Hey YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your girl. Happy Tuesday. You guys already know what day it is. You guys already know what I'm about to say. It's my book club in discussion today. I have it every Tuesday. This is like the 5th week I've been doing this. So if you guys haven't tuned in yet, like, now's your time to tune in. Like, at this point, now's your time to tune in because you're really just missing out. Like, you're really just sleeping on yourself. You're not even sleeping on me. You're sleeping on yourself. Like, honestly. But if you guys haven't joined, make sure y'all look into my description below. It's a Clubhouse. It's my @ otherwise, I post my link every Tuesday on my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Facebook, like the whole 9. So it's like you have no excuse to be like, oh, well, I couldn't find a link because my link's all over. So go find it, go tap in, go follow me. You can hit a notification. I don't think it's a bell, but you can hit like a bell to get a notification when it's like live on the Clubhouse app as well. So it's like super easy. It's just, there's no excuse. Anyways, before we get into the video today, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get a notification when I post, all of that. I'm going to be talking about confidence today. What a day to be talking about confidence because I am feeling extra confident. But I'm talking about more so inner confidence. And if you guys haven't watched my previous videos, why are you watching this one? Like, honestly, if you haven't watched my previous videos, go watch my previous videos before you watch this one. Because you're not going to understand and really grasp what I'm saying if you haven't watched my previous videos. So, I talked about self-awareness, I talked about passion, I talked about discipline, and I talked about coachability. So, self-awareness plus passion plus discipline plus coachability is going to give you confidence. And why it's going to give you confidence? Because if you are self-aware of how others treat you, being that's how they feel, and you know that has nothing to do with you, if you're self-aware of how you react and why you react certain ways, if you're self-aware of things you are learning to work on, if you are self-aware of things that go on around you and how they affect you, and you're optimistic, you're self-aware, you're able then to go on to passion, find your passionate, find your why. So what are you passionate about? What brings you passion? What brings you happiness? What do you want to do that makes you want to do it for the rest of your life but doesn't make you feel like you're working? Plus self-discipline. So if you have self-awareness and you have passion, self-discipline should be an everyday thing. Like, you should be hungry every day. At this point, like I said yesterday, I'm starving. Like, I didn't say yesterday, I said Sunday, I'm starving. I'm not even hungry no more. I'm starving. I'm seriously starving. Plus coachability. You have to remain coachable. If you don't remain open to knowledge, if you don't remain open to criticism, if you don't remain open to any of that, you are uncoachable. Therefore, you will only be able to get so far. And that will all help you be confident. If you're self-aware, if you're self-awareness alone, you're confident. Because you understand that the reason why people aren't, treating you how you feel like you have, like how you know that you should be treated, has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you, that already gives you confidence. I'm confident because I love myself. I know I'm beautiful. Whatever y'all have to say about me has nothing to do with me and everything to do with yourself. Like, truly. Anything that anyone says to me, whether you're my family, whether you're my mom, my dad, my friends, whoever you are, anything that you say to me has nothing to do with me, and directly everything to do with you. So therefore, self-awareness already helps your confidence. When you're passionate about something, when I'm passionate about this, I love to do this. I know what I like to do. I know that I do it well. Even sometimes if I screw up or if I'm, going to be getting better, I'm passionate about this. So I like to do this, and it helps me be confident. You know what I'm saying? I'm self-disciplined. I get up here every single day and I work on it. So even if I'm not the best of the best, I'm going to be the best of the best because I already am the best of the best. I'm just not physically there yet because I'm self-disciplined and I wake up and I do everything. Maybe not everything, but we're working on it. But I do a majority of what I need to do every day to get where I know I'm supposed to be. Plus coachability. I remain coachable. I try to find mentors. I have mentors. I have, people that I learn from, and that's all types of people that know more than me, people that are at the same level than me, and people that are, not as knowledgeable as me yet. I still take advice and knowledge from everybody because I remain coachable. Therefore, I can come on here every day. Therefore, I can, go out in the world every day. And I'm confident in what I do. I'm confident in what I say, and I'm just an all-around confident person. I had written down another quote, and confidence comes from going through adversities and still moving forward. So confidence comes from I mean, I feel as if, and even like my close loved ones, like they think I'm just like perfect, but it's like, you guys, like I literally like, and I'm a Cancer, like I literally, even in the last year, like, do you know how many times I've cried myself to sleep? Not even to, I'm not gonna say to sleep because I'll be sleeping good, baby. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, but I cry before I go to bed. I would say, like, I don't know, but it's kind of a lot. Like, it's kind of a lot. I go through adversities. I go through a lot of different emotions, and like I deal with those myself. I live alone. Like, I pick myself up, you know, I wipe my tears. I do all that, but it's like I go through constant adversities, but I still know what I want. I still don't let that stop me. I still don't let a hard day, even a couple hard nights, even a couple hard months stop me, because I know what I want and I go through different adversities. Not even that, adversities such as my car accident. Like, I could have let that lay me out. Like, I really could have let that lay me out. I could have let that stop everything, but I had to get through that adversity. You know, I had to not even just the accident, I had to lose, you know, a lot of family, a lot of friends after the accident, you know, and it's no love lost. It's just, I have to realize that those people are no longer for me. I had to go through that adversity of losing a lot of people, you know? So like, it's going through adversities and still moving forward, you know, still doing what you have to move forward. Like, even if you do have to take a day for yourself, like I say, guys, I said the other day, I took a day for myself. Sometimes you have to take a day for yourself. You have to take days for yourself. Holding on to your vision, even when the world isn't buying it. Confidence comes from winning and losing, which takes years of passion and discipline to build. Seriously, like, confidence comes from winning and losing. Like, you think I wake up every day and I take a dub? I do, because I get to walk, breathe, you know, eat. I have a house to live in. So to me, I have a lot of wins. But, you know, there's also a lot of times where I take a lot of L's, which are lessons. I don't ever say losses, but I take a lot of lessons. I'm like, damn. Well, I got no other choice but to keep going forward, even though that hurt, or that was and just constantly going through adversities, you know, even if you guys don't understand, like, you know, I always talk about, like, I know I'm the first multi-billion-dollar businesswoman at that, indigenous. Like, I know that. I don't, like, I'm not, it's not even like confidence, like, it's knowledge. I know this. This is pure facts. Like, this is pure factual. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, I know this because even if the whole world's looking at me like, girl, how do you think you're gonna get there? Like, I know I'm gonna get there. I have true faith, true belief, true knowledge that I'm gonna be there. I have true confidence, true passion, true self-discipline, true coachability to get there, to be that person. I wanted to go through, you know, comparison, because I know that confidence isn't all what it's made out to be. And, you know, a lot of people will be like, you know, fake it till you make it. Like, fake the confidence until you make it. And like, and like, I feel like it's not really, I don't really like using that quote more so specifically, just because a lot of people will be like, okay, so I have to get up every day and like fake how I feel, fake how things make me feel, you know, fake it around people I don't want to be around. And I feel like that's why I don't really like that quote too much, because it's like, it's not really necessarily fake it till you make it, but it's really like trying to program your brain to understand that you are trying to think differently and program your brain differently. Like, putting up affirmations or writing down your gratefuls, and not necessarily faking it like, oh, like, you're all that and you're so confident, but more so understanding, you know, what your flaws are and your insecurities are, and how you can go about, you know, feeling better about those, and like, you know, just go about, you know, like a different daily habit to make those flaws, those insecurities a focal point for you, so you can focus on them and feel more confident about them. And then a lot of people do comparison, and this is what I wanted to talk about today a little bit, because I'm going to go through it again tomorrow. But comparison, a lot of people, you know, comparison is like the root of all evil. And like, I don't really like saying that necessarily, but like, it really is. Like, when you think about it, like, you will never be able to gain full confidence when you compare yourself to anything, anyone, or anyone else's success. The only person that you can compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday, and I mean that wholeheartedly. You cannot compare yourself to where anyone else is, or how anyone else got there, or what everyone else had went through, or you had went through. You cannot compare yourself, because if you compare yourself again, you're going to be putting yourself in a whole full rooted circle where you're just going and you're doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over, and you don't go anywhere in life. Not anywhere in life, but you don't get out of that cycle, because you are constantly comparing yourself to other people. You're constantly comparing yourself to your parents. You're constantly comparing yourself to your kids. You're constantly comparing yourself to your friends, your spouse. Comparison is just, it's not healthy. And then I had this quote from, my book that we started off reading, and it matches my outfit today. But it was a comparison, and it was kind of like a little affirmation, not a quote, but it was like an affirmation for comparison. And I liked it because I think it had something to do with, just the confidence topic. But it says, "There has never been another person like you. Since time began, so there is nothing and no one to compare or compete with. I am incomparable. I am here to learn to love myself and to love other people unconditionally. Even though every person has measurable things about them, such as height, weight, there is far more to me than my physical expression. The immeasurable parts of me is where my power is. Comparing myself with other people makes me feel either superior or inferior, never acceptable exactly as I am. What a waste of time and energy. We are all unique, wonderful beings, each different and special. I go within and connect with the unique expression of the eternal oneness that I am, and we all are. Everything in the physical world changes. As I flow with these changes, I keep relating to that which is inside me that is deeper than any change." And that just goes with this passage, because it's just you have to understand that yes, there's always going to be someone that's has a better body than you, or has longer hair than you, or has better hair than you, or is has better features, or features that you really like that you think are better than yours, or are going further in life, or have more than you have at the moment. And it's always going to be someone. You could seriously be the prettiest girl in the world. You could be crowned Miss USA. You could be the most self-made billionaire, but there's always going to be someone that looks at you and sees someone else that's pretty, or has more money than you. And it's just really it really just goes to show you comparing yourself to, no matter if anyone compares you to anyone else, you comparing yourself to that person is just, it has everything to do with yourself. It has everything to do with your confidence. Like I say, guys, I say this all the time. I say this every video, and I cannot stress it enough, and I won't stress it enough. But how other people treat and talk about you, feel about you, all that has everything to do with themselves and nothing to do with you. How you treat, talk, feel, talk about other people has everything to do with yourself and nothing to do with them. So when you are thinking about, or in your head talking about someone oh, they're better than, that's how you want to feel, and you don't feel that yet. So that's why you need to turn that around, be optimistic, and be okay, why do I feel like this? Now I understand that I feel like this, and this is an insecurity I have, this is a flaw that I have, and now I can figure out how I'm going to change it. Once you recognize, once there's recognition into what you want to change, you are fully able to change it. When you do not recognize things that you need to change, or what you need to change, you will never change. Period. No one, and no one will ever change. A lot of people will be oh, well, I'm trying to help them change. They don't see the problem. Exactly. If they don't see the problem, how are they going to change? So if you don't see the problem, how would you change? I'm going to get more into confidence tomorrow. I'm going to get more into confidence and comparison tomorrow. And if you guys don't, seriously tune into my book club. I go through this book, I read about a chapter, and then I do a discussion, and I stop during during my read, and I just have a discussion. I give stories. I let, if you feel comfortable talking, talk, you can chime in whenever. It's a group of just people that want to elevate themselves, elevate their mindset, understand the law of attraction, understand that literally the power is in your hands, and as long as you change your mindset, you can change your reality as well. So tap in with it. Tap in with that tonight, guys. It's 6:30 p.m. Arizona time, Central or Standard Mountain Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Wisconsin time, or whatever. So tap in. Don't miss out. Tap in. Put your pride aside. You can. I don't even care if you guys change. You can change your name. Not even put a picture up. I don't care. Just tap in. Like, this is free game. I'm giving y'all free game. So tap in with me. Make sure y'all, show love to the videos. All that. Tap in, and I will see you guys tomorrow with confidence part 222. And it's 2 Tuesday. So have a good day.